Hello everyone and welcome back to another Guild Wars 2 video. Today we're going to talk about the new Necromancer Elite Specialization called the Harbinger. So the Harbinger is using a pistol in main hand and it looks very interesting. So the agenda today is that first of all we're going to look through all the new active spells. We're going to test them, we're going to talk about them, we're going to read them up and see all the spells. After that, the second point of the agenda, we're going to go through the build, like talents you can pick for the class where you can do some fury crafting. So first thing, we're going to test spells. Second thing, we are going to test the build and see how can you actually build this Elite Specialization. So first of all, if you open up the character menu, the hero menu, and go to training, you will be finding down here Harbinger. Basically, it's a new Elite Specialization you can unlock, and it will unlock pistol, so you can use pistols. You can only wield pistol in main hand, not in offhand. It's a main hand weapon, and it gives you 3 different abilities. Also, when you're going with Harbinger, because you need to have it slotted here, then it will also give you a new, you can say, a new life force ability. But we'll go through everything, and in the end of the video we will go through the talents here and see how can you actually build this class. But let's go through the spells first. So if we go down here on spells, slot skills, we have first of all the weapons. And it will be easy to show them down here. So first of all, the main ability you get, like your filler, your ability that every time you are going to combat, you need your automatically filler spell. It's Vicious Shot. Fire a tormenting bullet that bounce between nearby foes. It deals 90, well, damage can scale because I'm in a low level zone. It deals damage, it gives torment, which damage foes, and more damage if foe is stationary, and it can bounce up to 2. Number of bounces 2, and it has 900 range. So let's test that and see how it actually looks like. So this one has 2 HP. That's weird. So you saw it's like bouncing between them. Let's get another one to see how it actually works. Come here. Okay, let's see that bouncing. If you stop silencing me. That is actually pretty cool. I have to admit that's actually super cool. So your main ability is a bouncing one, and it's pretty cool. And also it's like applying this torment. Deals damage every second, deals additional damage to foes that aren't moving. It's really cool. Super cool. So that's the first ability you get with using the pistol as the Harbinger. The second ability you have on number 2 slot is Weeping Shots. Pierce your enemies with a series of corrosive bullets, inflicting torment and vulnerability. Gain life force for the first target hit by each bullet. It deals damage 6 times, it gives vulnerability, it gives torment, life force gain, piercing, and range of 900. Let's test that one. There should be a monster just around there. Aha. We can use this one there. Perfect. Could you stand still while I'm killing you? Perfect. And because it have piercing, I don't know how you say that in English, it will basically go through the enemies. So if there was 2 standing next to each other, it will basically go through them both. But I think you get the point of the spell. It looks pretty cool with the pistol as a Necromancer. The third one is called Wild Blast. Fire a dart that shatters on impact, releasing noxious liquid that stuns, weakens, and poisons foes in the rear. Gain life force for each target struck. It deals damage, actually quite okay damage. Poisons, which also deals a lot of damage. Heal weakness, life force, and stay or stop in 1 second. I don't think it has the biggest animation, but let's see how it looks. Okay, so it was basically just a shot that exploded. Okay, not that interesting. Fine. And then we have the life force, the Harbinger's route. Enter Harbinger's route, granting powerful offensive skills but leaving you vulnerable to attack. As you remain in Harbinger's route, you accumulate Blight over time. Blight gain per second in route, 2% health, minus 2% health, 1 condition damage. So wait, so that means for the longer time you are in this form, the less HP you're gonna have when leaving? Let's test that. Oh, so look at this. It keeps reducing my health. So we are probably in a super strong form, which deals insanely amount of damage, but it just goes down in my health, and it's like punishing me. Like, you want to be God? Well, it costs your life. Let's see when we get to the bottom of it. And then the stacks are removed over time, and I get more HP back. So I'm not losing HP, it's just my HP that is getting highly reduced. Okay, I see how it works. Okay, let's get the life force back so we can test each of the abilities again. Okay, so now we have full life force again. What I'm gonna do now is I will go into my Harbinger form, not using the spells, but basically just read them up so we can learn about them. Let's go. The first one is called Tainter Bolts. Damage. Fire quick balls of dark energy that explodes on impact, inflicting torment to enemies. Okay, actually let's test them while we read them so we can remember what's happening. Wow. Wow. That's crazy fast damage. I mean, if I meet someone in PvP that does that to me, wow. But still, when he gets out of the form, he's having half of his HP back, so you can kill him quite fast if he doesn't escape. But still, that damage was insane. Okay, let me just get more life force so we can test more. Okay, let's go for second ability. Dark Barrage. Fire 6 bolts of tormenting energy that fan out from you, piercing all enemies in the path. Deal damage, torment, poison, and a number of hits 6 times. Let's see. Oh, so it's like a big AoE. It spreads around. If the target is very close to me, it will hit in front of me, but then after that it spreads out. I see. Okay, well, let's get some more life force. Okay, let's see the third ability, called Devouring Cut. Channel twisted energy to launch yourself at your foe, tormenting enemies. Okay, so let's see how that works. Let's see what happens. Oh. So it's like a charge. So basically you're charging, dealing damage and doing torment damage. I see. Awesome. Okay, cool. So we got a very fast auto-filler spell. We have a bit of a splash effect. And then we have the charge. Like it. Let's get some life force. Cool. So the fourth ability, Oracuous Arc. Leap to your destination, evading through the air. Daze to enemies and near you, an impact point. And it deals a bit of damage. And it daze. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so basically you have the charge. And you have the jumping. The mass. And the automatic filler. Okay. Then the fifth ability. And we need some inner life force again. Cool. Let's see the last one. Vital Draw. Twist the souls of nearby enemies, suspending them in the air while you siphon their life force. And uses our form. Twist the souls of nearby enemies, suspending them in the air while siphon the life force. Okay, so you're actually not putting them up in there and siphoning them. It's basically like other demons you summon around you. That goes around. And it's probably lore-wise, it's probably old enemies of you. Souls you're putting up and siphoning around you. But actually pretty cool spell. Let's see that animation one more time. Let's see it one more time. Cool. And the damage gets life force, float 3 seconds. It actually tells people float for 3 seconds. I see. Pretty cool. Okay, I like it. So definitely the spell kits of the Life Force and the 3 normal spells you have, I'm a fan of them. So let's get to the next part, which is the other abilities, like the abilities over here where you have like your different sets of abilities, like as they call them, utility skills. So let's go through them and see how it is. We can have this flow up here, and you know, 4 normal spells, 1 healing spell, and 1 ultimate. Let's go with the healing first. Elixir of Promise. Gain health, vigor, and life force. Inflict Blight on yourself. Oh, so we're gonna get more Blight. So basically, again, it decreases health, but gives condition damage. So it heals us, it gives us vigor, which basically endurance regeneration, and it gives us Blight, which basically gives us less health and more condition damage. Also, it gives us life force 10%. There we go. So minus 500 health, vigor, and the healing. But of course, we can then get more condition damage. Okay, I guess that's more condition damage. I mean, it's since it says that. Where do we have condition damage? 150. Let's try use it one more. Let's see. 5% condition damage. Let's see, condition damage is on 1352. 1352. Then I don't understand it. Well, never mind. Then we have Elixir of Risk. Again, Might and Fury. Inflict Blight on yourself. So you get Might, you get Fury, and then the Blight, which gives 10 minus health and condition damage. Okay. So that's basically it. And the healing again. Okay. This spec is very happy for drinking. Then we have Elixir of Ignorance. Gain resistance and break stuns. Inflict Blight on yourself. So again, Blight. And again, oh, then we get resistance. No non-damaging condition currently on you are ineffective. And it breaks stun. Like if I use them all, we're like getting tons of Blight, which reduce my health 1600. Okay. Then we have Elixir of Bliss. Gain resolution and convert your conditions into life force. Inflict Blight on yourself. So basically, gain resolution and convert your conditions into life force. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it removes up to 5 conditions, and per condition you get like 3% of life force. It gives Blight and resolution. Incoming condition damage decreased. Okay. And then we have the... Did I actually use it to show it? Okay, not much to show. Then we have the last one of the utility spells before we get to the ultimate one. It's called Elixir of Anguish. Gain swiftness and quickness. Inflict Blight on yourself. So basically swiftness 10 seconds, quickness 5 seconds. Movement speed and skills and action are faster. And then Blight. And then we have the ultimate. Elixir of Ambition. Gain all boons. Inflict significant Blight on yourself. Wait, is that giving me all the boons in the entire game? Aegis, Alacrity, Fury, Might, Protection, Quickness, Regen, Resistance, Resolution, Stability, Swiftness, Vigor. Holy damn. But also it gives 20% less health and 10% condition damage. Ow. Okay, let's try and use them all and see how much health. So normally we have like 5000 health. Let's see them all used. Wow. Minus 2000. We are actually on minus 50% health. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Okay. So basically that's, I mean, the Willbender, the Guardians one, took a bit longer to test because there was actually spells we had to try, but the spells in this one is like, it's drinking, so isn't much of testing. But let's go to the second part. So this was the first part, checking the spells, testing all the spells, reading them up and see which they what they actually do. The second part we're going to do now is going into the talents, the build, and see how you can actually like mix and match this. So we're gonna go back to the Harbinger and reset it. Harbinger Shroud. Enter Harbinger Shroud, granting powerful offensive skills, leaving you vulnerable. Okay, so basically that's just the Harbinger, like the Harbinger you get there. And when you go into it, you get like the Blight every second. You get Fury, 20% increase critical damage chance, and actually life force. So that's like, you know, the first thing. Of course we get the Harbinger when changing the Elite Specialization. Then we have all the free slots here and so on. The first one you can choose between is Wicked Corruption. Deal increased strike damage for each stack of Blight you have. Oh, that's pretty cool. So every time you have a stack of Blight, you deal more damage. Vials. Elixir skill gain reduce, recharge, and inflict vulnerability and slow on nervy enemies. That's actually also pretty cool. Septic Corruption. Deal increased condition damage for each stack of Blight you have. Shroud skill 2 also inflict poison. Huh. Okay, I like this one. Then we have Alchemy Vigor. Gain increased vitality. Vitality increased by 133. Okay, that's cool. So we just get like additional HP. That's funny. Can you actually use like this one for tanking then? Then we have Implicate Foe. Gain stability when entering Harbinger's Shroud. Gain ferocity based on your vitality. Gain stability when entering Harbinger's Shroud. Gain ferocity based on your vitality. Okay. Elixir skills also grant their boons to nervy allies. Gain concentration based on your vitality. It really likes to have more than vitality. So basically here we like making our elixir stronger, and here you're also giving your boons to your nervy allies. You can be really like a supportish guy with all these poison elixirs. Pistol skills gain reduced recharge, gain expertise based on your vitality. Okay, it really likes vitality. Then we have Corrupted Talent. Gain life force when you enter Harbinger's Shroud. Oh, okay, so you get like even more. That's cool. Last row. Cascading corruption damage and cripple nervy enemies. Your power is increased while in Harbinger's Shroud. You gain an aura that pulls each interval to damage and cripple nervy enemies. Ah, so if I take this one and I go into this, yeah, we like do it. You can see the pulse. It's like boom, boom. That's cool. And then it deals damage and cripples. While the Harbinger Shroud, gain an aura that pulls each interval to grant quickness to yourself and nervy allies. Ah. So we keep getting quickness. 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 I like that. And the last one, your condition damage is increased while in Harbinger Shroud. You gain an aura that pulls each interval to torment and weaken nervy enemies. So basically it's dealing damage over time to enemies and it weakens them. And it has some red glow in it. I like that. Cool. Okay. So basically everyone, that was all the active spells. That was all the like the utility skills, the healing skills, and the ultimate. That's a lot of boons. Oh my god. And then using this where you get all boons, and if you have this one here where you all your nervy allies also get, well, up to 5 targets. That's insane. Well, cool spec, I like it. It's definitely interesting, not what I normally use to play, but could definitely think about trying it out more. So thanks everyone for watching this Necromancer Harbinger overview gameplay video. Leave down a comment if you have any questions or just want to comment on the spec, what you think, and I will really appreciate a like. If you're new to Guild Wars 2, you can find a link in the description where you can create a free account and play up to maximum level, even level 80, but you cannot go into the 2 new expansions. But if you want to either buy the expansions or pre-order the new expansion, you can also find a link in the description, and you basically can pre-order the game through my link. It will support me and my channel, like support me and help me out, so I would really appreciate if you want to use the links if you anyway have to pre-order the game or try out the game for free. So thanks for watching, have a nice evening everyone, and well, see you in Guild Wars 2. Bye.